Hey kids, welcome to Odd Duck Foundry. I seem to be in an acquisitional phase this year. Got this a couple of weeks ago and finally had time to do a video on it. I decided to look on Facebook Marketplace because my poor old mill is in sad shape. And I found this one on Facebook Marketplace. And this is an Atlas MI1 or something like that. And the price was right, and I've been watching it for a little while, and I finally decided to pull the trigger and called the guy and made a deal with him and acquired it. And it's in decent shape. I mean, the nice thing about it is that it's got all the back gears, which I'll show you in just a second. Mine doesn't. Now it does have a few issues. The motor mounts are broken. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, motor mounts are broken, and I think the pulley bracket was broken at some point in the past. I would say that it got tipped on its side. And as you can see, the table has some issues as well. It's got a few gouges out of it. The table on mine is in good shape though. The other one, other nice thing about this one is that it has the overarm support here, and it comes with an arbor, and also there's no Jacob's chuck stuck in the spindle of the stupid thing. And it does also have the power feed attachment, which is nice. And I got it for a pretty decent price. But there's one really neat thing that I didn't even really know about it when I bought it. And I'll show you just a second. It also came with a couple of boxes of parts, etc., etc. I don't exactly know if they're to this machine or not, but some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of them I think is just random junk, or like this one here. This is a fixture plate that somebody made to go on it. It has the locating thing right there that slides into that central slot on the table and allows you to reposition it accurately on the table. And it's got a end bracket for the table also. I think the bearing is toast, but that's not a big deal. And a few other doodads and bobs and bits. A rotary switch of some type or other. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. And a couple of gears and a bunch of bolts, and I think they used them for hold downs and things like that. But yeah, it's always good to have random junk anyways. The things that I'm most excited about on this though are these right here. This also came with it. And plus this right here. This is a rotary table that came with it. It was quite interesting. I thought it was bolted down to the table, but it wasn't. It just was stiff in there. It's got a locating I can't think of the term, but yeah, that thing that'll go on the table and allow it to be positioned on the table repeatably. But I thought that was kind of a neat accessory. And the utility of it, I don't know. I've heard a couple things on different websites that, you know, rotary tables like that on a small mill are possibly less than helpful, but remains to be seen. But yeah, this is the thing that I was excited about. I've cleaned them up thoroughly. When I got them, they were rusted together. But they are now free to move about the country. And as you can see here, I've got it all freed up, cleaned up. This is an indexing headset for the Atlas, and I believe the original Atlas because the height is right and everything else. And this is an Atlas gear on the end for the indexing gear. And the neat thing about these is that you can use any Atlas gear if you have the lathe, which I do. If you have a full set of the change gears, which I do, you've got almost an infinite variety of indexing plates for your mill. And this is something I actually originally bought my first mill for, was to make gears. And this is going to allow me to make gears. I've kind of half-assed in the past tried to make my own indexing head set, very similar to this. I had mixed results. The casting that I did, I tried it in cast iron, and it had a great big hollow in the middle of it and didn't come out very well. I've got a video on my channel here somewhere about that, and never really followed up on it, but now I don't have to, which is a very nice thing. This is going to allow me, and these are in nice shape now that I've got them cleaned up. They are obviously not the correct, Atlas gray, death green color, whatever it is. I think it's kind of a grayish green, but this is this is going to be a very long-lasting paint job, because this was epoxy appliance paint. The next person that refurbishes these is going to hate me, but oh well. And they were, like I said, they were rusted up when I got them. However, it was only skin deep. I mean, a little bit of steel wool, a little bit of oil, some heat. I got them freed up, got them cleaned up. They are together. They are in very good shape. And they're going to come in really handy. I've got a bunch of things that I want to make gears for. I want to get into that type of thing. And this is going to allow me to do it. Whatever gear set I do, I'm going to have to make an arbor to go between the points here, between the centers. But hey, if you look on like eBay or something like that, tried to buy a set of these in original condition and good condition, you're looking at probably a couple $100 right there. And plus this thing, this would probably be, 50, 60 bucks, maybe 75. This is in good shape too. It's got a few dings on the top. Let me see if I can, looks like they've zinged it a few times when they were making stuff, but it's in good shape otherwise. It rotates freely. It looks fairly flat. But yeah, if you had tried to buy all this stuff like on eBay or something like that, this would be 250 bucks easy, with shipping and everything else. I didn't pay that much more for the entire works, the whole mill, whole 9 yards. So I consider this to have gotten a very good deal. Now, what I am going to do, and I'll show you here in just a second, I am going to take both of these mills. I'm going to take some parts off one, put them on the other, and build a good mill out of it. I'm pretty sure the table on mine will fit. Matter of fact, let's go look at that now. And this is my old mill. As you can see, pardon the mess. I've got it kind of horseshoed in the corner here, and I haven't used it for a while, so it's a little cluttered over here. Things tend to accumulate. You can see my motor mount is in good shape. The pulley arm is in good shape. I mean, that's, compare it to the other one, and this one is in way better condition than the other one, so I'm going to be replacing those. And my table is in pretty good shape too. And I'm pretty sure that'll fit that other mill. I mean, it's Atlas mill is an Atlas mill is an Atlas mill, more or less. I might just swap out this entire head assembly and put it on the other one. And as you can see behind here, I have no back gears. I have nothing else. And this is just a mill. And you can see the Jacobs chuck that is stuck in the spindle. I have tried everything short of a jackhammer to get that out of there. That is in there. That is not coming out. So that limits what I can do with this thing greatly. There's only so much you can do with those chucks, and it extends out quite a ways, so it limits my range on my table. So yeah, this poor old thing needs some help, and parts of this are going to be sacrificed for the new one, or new-ish one, new to me. So anyways, that's what's going on here at Odd Duck Foundry. Other than that, not a whole lot new and exciting. I've been busy doing other things. I haven't been out in the shop all that much. But yeah, as fall progresses, I'll probably be able to get out here a little bit more, get some stuff done. And so that's what's been going on with me. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you soon.